everyone, the nation is no longer smiling as ADC, all aggrieved, have invaded Abuja, calling for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and INEC to save democracy. Now, this is as a result of the action of INEC to deregister ADC.
Indomitable national chairman of ADC, Senator Rabiu Kwankwaso. We have here on ground the former governor of Osun State, the former
Of course, that is what is currently happening there in Abuja, and of course, a lot of people don't know issues surrounding the ADC crisis. Now, the present chairman of ADC is David Mark. Of course, the factors that led to takeover of ADC is still not clear. But of course, we don't know the reason why the coalition refused to get their own party to start from the scratch, but resorted into hijacking an existing vehicle. Now, and which, of course, cannot be said was the case with APC when APC was started. APC started from the scratch, did its registration, and then took over power. But I don't know why ADC decided to go through that route, and now the party is in trouble. Now we have the former chairman, who of course resigned his position and handed over to new individuals, as it were, new executive led by David Mark and Nephew, who was the deputy to the former chairman, was aggrieved and had to go to court. And but of course, I don't know why ADC saw that as something that is that shouldn't that was wrong. Of course, the argument there is that they said that Nephew had already resigned, as at the time the former chairman was handing over to the new NEC headed by David Mark. Of course, others are saying he never resigned. Now, of course, the ideal thing to be done is for him to have transferred power to the deputy, which was Nephew, and Nephew had to go to court, and then that is the reason why ADC finds itself in what in the situation it is as at now. Of course, if you look at that critically, don't you think that Nephew was right to have gone to court? But of course, they attribute everything to APC, that APC is the one causing all the acrimonies in ADC. They attribute it to Tinubu, they attribute it to INEC, and so on. Of course, they've gone out to protest, and then they've even written to United States of America and so on and so forth. Of course, that is the situation of things. We don't know how long that protest will stand, and we hope it's not going to degenerate to something. But as it is now, that's what we have. Let me know what you feel in the comment section. What do you think about this latest development? Do you think that ADC is right to have gun protests calling for Tinubu to allow democracy to stand in Nigeria? Let me know what you think, and what do you think should be the next move of ADC. Let me know in the comment section. I'll put another video.